That boy Allen ain't no joke.
Singletary to get the drive started.
That ain't gonna happen today.
To speak of, call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find the hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Let's put that.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Couldn't get turned around.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And a quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Gotta respect it.
First down, exactly what you want.
Got to respect it.
Keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
Man, nobody was out there with me. Jesus.
14 yards, and the Bills will give
all right.
7 downs. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
On play action, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was
that ain't gonna happen.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially,
you
it's
see
a
that happen.
1-yard loss.
That's
That's
going
going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4-4, but might need to be 5-5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Allen. And he completes it.
Yeah, Wiggins ain't covering nobody. I don't know what he's doing on the field. How did he get out there?
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen.
Make sure he's
and
gonna
the
be out there
Bills are on
again.
the board first here this afternoon.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Very nice, very nice.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Graham, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I don't know why I feel that.
And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now.
96
Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as Graham opts not to return it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come back out on the field. You're not over on the side.
I feel like nobody is hitting.
You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mm-hmm. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 6, just inside the 30. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
Oh, this motherfucker. Damn, ain't nobody open like that. Oh, my God. I'm fucking blitzing, nobody got open. Okay.
And it's going to be 4th
This
and
is how it's
long.
going to be.
Now, that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept
Yeah,
going
how he
backwards,
covered
hoping to find
everybody
another avenue of
and
escape.
blitz.
It didn't exist.
That is what we call an overpowered team. It's okay, though. He's going to have some fun with it, man.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll get 23 yards there. And the Browns are going to have a first down. Watson.
Oh, you
Pass
did.
incomplete, but the
What
flag
happened?
in the backfield, and this might be a
Hell
roughing
yeah,
call.
something, because that,
So the
that was a
incomplete pass
touchdown.
there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's activate them. Let's activate them. Get activated.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. Then he'll be
Jesus
taken
Christ,
down
these
at the 20
fuckers,
after
man.
a gain
Block
of
that
just
nigga.
1.
No way. All right, what's going on?
And 7.
What's the deal? That's how you feel? All right.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out.
If that's how you feel, shit, why not? Let's do it.
I'm surprised that they ran it there, but justify the means, I guess.
Both of us are surprised that they ran it there. The NFL is not a league where you run the ball on 3rd and that much yardage. I like their fortitude in the call, though. They had something that they saw, and they went with it, and it's paid off in a nice way.
You're not really
And
smacking
that one
me.
blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Oh, yeah, we know
2nd
the
and
fucking
goal
ball.
from the 6 this time. Chubb will get the call running left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll give running right is Chubb.
Get off
And they'll be driven
me!
back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment. I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Ain't nobody.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first.
We get all the momentum.
As we resume play on EA Sports. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick.
Fuck that.
If you come away empty,
boy gonna get his yards in.
Because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
On 4th down, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
That check, baby.
He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
On the counter, Hunt runs over it. And room there to work it inside.
I'm even trying to juke. I'm going right at you.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
Man, come on. Fuck. What the fuck shit, man? Come on, man. 81 is not hitting him like that. Man, come on now. Come on. This is some
So it was a
bullshit.
drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the
Goddamn
position you
computer
wanted
picks.
to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Whole goddamn defense for
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So they fake the handoff.
Give
Now
it back to
Allen.
me. Give it back to me.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Jesus Christ.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they brought the extra block in down to the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Man, sound a little suspect.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
All right, man. It's been a long time since you had the football.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. 1-score
Fuck,
game.
man. You don't get your ass down.
Chirping Chili on the other side of the ball said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you got to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that that makes things
Sir,
tough for guys
4th
trying
and
to
2. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
About 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leverage the offensive line. They got more people to the football.
4th and
they
2.
won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to have
Man,
his running
dude, I
back.
had
It's
everybody
complete.
in their mama on
And
that
he's going
play.
to have the Bills first
What y'all
down as
doing?
they manage to convert, and
Should've
that'll
been
keep the
fucking
drive
linebacker.
alive. Well, we
Goddamn.
kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Who is that number 20 doing on there?
And
What's he doing over there?
this across midfield to the 48.
Over there, son. Get your ass where you supposed to be.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it.
Very nice. Very nice.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
In the clock.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Safety Grant Delta to make the play. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Block somebody, 44. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful.
I don't give a fuck. I'm already in field goal range.
That you end up running yourself into an error.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
I'll let you call the next one.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the
I'm gonna take my
timeout
chances,
will be
man.
called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Take my chances with it.
Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right through. And the Browns are going to win the football game. So
Good game.
Cleveland able to come away
Solid.
with the
Thanks for
victory
giving it to me at the
here.
end.
It wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Threw for 130 yards, no touchdowns though. Rushing yards. Chubb only had 25 rushing yards. Jesus. What a tight ass game.